Hello, if you're watching this video, you are probably searching for the metal coat in Generation 2, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, just like I am. While researching for the metal coat, I found a couple of inaccuracies from other sources that I trust. For instance, I've had one state that you had to defeat a Pokemon in order to steal its item. However, as you can see right here, using Thief on this Meltank, and I took its Moo Moo Milk without having to defeat it. Running successfully from this thing, other things I wanted to talk about were other guides stated that you had to beat the Elite Four, and other guides I saw had post-game teams, so they had beaten the Elite Four, and because they were such high levels, they were one-shotting everything, so it didn't really make a difference as a guide. Other guides were just unsuccessful in finding the metal code at all. An original idea I had for this was I was going to show the encounters of every single Magnemite that, well, I encountered across this whole little quest, but that spanned across 50 minutes, and I did not want to do a video that long. Even the most efficient route still took around 20 minutes if I were to get a lot of the unneeded animations in this section right here. I want to take a second to talk about my Syther, which is level 13, and there is absolutely nothing special about this Syther at all. It is straight out of the bug catching contest, and the only thing I did to this Syther was I taught it the move, the TM46 Thief. And other than that, it's absolutely as it is. Now, as for the rest of my team, I have not beaten the Elite Four. I did beat the Mahogany Town basement, as well as Chuck and Jasmine. But beyond that, there is nothing else special about this profile. And most of that stuff you would do in order anyways. And yeah. So going into some of the statistics of what I've done, I did this in a grand total of 5 recording sessions. 4 of them, which were around 30 minutes, and 1 of them averaging about 1 hour. My total playtime to obtain the metal coat was 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 39 seconds. My Syther fainted a grand total of 36 times throughout all of my recordings, and I even encountered the legendary beast Suicune a grand total of once, and Entei a grand total of twice. I did not run into Raikou, however, I did not successfully catch a single one of these Pokemon, so nothing special about that at all. To finish off my statistics, I encountered Magnemite a grand total of 111 times. That made the rarity of the metal coat for me, at least in this game, in this profile, a less than a 1% successful encounter rate. Now, I don't think or disagree that it's a 5% encounter chance of holding, but at least for me in this particular session, that's how long it took me. And as I finish up this second failed chance on Entei, I will get to show that, without a doubt, if you were to use Thief on Magnemite and it would successfully have the metal coat, you would not need to defeat the Magnemite, and your Pokemon would not need to survive through the battle at the slightest. You just have to beat it. You just have to use the move Thief, and there's your metal coat. Now, I tried to, out of all my videos so far, this has been by far the most complicated I've done, and it took the most time for me to produce. So I hope it was helpful, and I hope to do more helpful videos like this in the future. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let this Magnemite go, as well as let the dancing guy in the corner finish off his moveset. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys then.